Well, being someone that was part of the blues scene in Canada before there was a Toronto Blues Society, I know the difference.
One of the most important things about being a member of the Toronto Blues Society, especially if you're a musician, is networking.
People in Canada have become more connected, and internationally as well. And that all grew out of the Toronto Blues Society.
You get up-to-date information right away about what's going on in this community.
This newsletter gets published every month and it gets delivered to your door. That's a great way to stay in touch, but we have specialized in communicating out what's going on with blues. And these days that's digital and social media.
They send out an email every Thursday, and they have live blues listings for every week and special concerts coming up.
Different programs that are happening, festivals, what's going on in the club circuit, granting, availability.
It definitely helps the scene grow, and for you to find places to play and find places you can go as a blues musician.
I mean, they have a good relationship with radio stations. So it's always good to hear bands that are being supported through TBS, on CBC, on Jazz FM.
The Toronto Blues Society has been a huge part of me finding new bands to look up and listen, and bands that have been my mentors, like people like Jerome Godbout.
When I was moving from Ottawa in 1985, and this young kid, I had no Toronto connections, except for I had this tiny little black book, and I found Toronto Blues Society, and I had the phone number. That was my one link.
The very first time I heard Harrison Kennedy, I got the Toronto Blues Society, the newsletter that comes up online, and I clicked onto his voice, and I went, oh my God, I love this man. And then I went to the Southside Shuffle, and I listened to him, and then I got him to sing on my album. And now he's been on 2 of my albums, and I'm one of his hugest fans. This is what it does. It connects us to each other.
Plus they get to meet people that are going to be able to help their career as well as become fans.
To be a member of the Blues Society is a very important part of the career.
I'm someone who didn't have that advantage when I started out. So if I'm well educated in the music business, it's because I made a lot of mistakes.
I learned also a lot about administration, because there is no art without business administration. You have to know how to do that as a musician.
If you have professionals guiding you with, career advice, you can go around all those pitfalls.
So getting involved in the Toronto Blues Society was a very good way for me to learn that side of the business and the industry, and it made me a better performer.
And I would definitely encourage all up-and-coming artists to get involved, because it's worth it as a learning experience, and it's really rewarding.